evening, everyone, and welcome to my show. We're going to carry on building the end. Right, I've got my guest with us today, so I've got Horlix.
Good evening, everyone. Welcome to Danno's show. Looking forward to it. Some more bits and bobs to do. So, yeah.
I've got Modz.
Yeah, good evening, everyone. Welcome to Danno's live stream, and should be a good one tonight.
I'll just get way back on stream.
So, no Geordie Dave tonight.
No, he's work.
Working.
A late one. Night shift type thing.
Right, well, go on.
Because Horlix mentioned it before. So, I turn the camera around so you can see. Right, so the switch on here is broke, so I have kind of fixed it by sliding that, and it seems that there's a connection there, and where I can turn it on, but I need to get it properly sorted out.
Okay.
Send it to the man that's on your right.
No, they got soldering iron on the way, haven't
you? We got one gifted, me and my dad.
Right.
So thank you very much. People that got us that, they know who they are. So yeah.
These things happen.
I guess not so much road noise my end. If there is, I can shut some windows. It's thunder, lightning, and all sorts going on over
it. Gosh.
We're waiting for my dad to come over one day and help us fix that. Because we've got the Bismarck to fix as well.
Right. Okay, I'll go through these comments. We've got quite a few comments here. So we've got Gillian Milne saying, evening, Danno, Horlix and Mark. Evening, Gillian.
Hi, Gillian.
And then we've got Warren James saying, hi all, good luck tonight, Danno. So hi, Warren.
Hi, Warren.
And we've got DRD Allotment saying, hello, everyone. Hello, DRD.
Hello.
Hello.
And then we've got D. Harris saying, evening, Danno. Evening, D. Again.
Hi, D.
And then we've got Yorkshire Crafter saying, hi, Danno and everyone. Hi, love.
Hi, Julie.
And then we've got Marie Ogglesby saying, evening, all. Evening, Marie.
Hi, Marie.
And then we've got D. Harris saying, at Gillian Milne, at Warren James. Evening, both. And then we've got Gillian Milne saying, evening to D. Harris. And then we've got D. Harris saying, at Yorkshire Crafter, at Marie Ogglesby, a good evening. And then D. Harris saying, at DRD Allotment, evening. And Yorkshire Crafter says, evening at D. Harris. And we've got Dave Matt Builds. Good evening again, everyone. Have a great build, Danno, and a good evening to the host. So, evening, Dave Matt.
Hi, Dave.
And then we've got D. Harris saying, at Dave Matt Builds. Good evening again. And then we've got Yorkshire Crafter saying, evening at Dave Matt Builds. And then we've got Warren James saying, hi at D. Harris. How are you? I'm sure the Waltons used to end quicker than this. Night, John Boy. And then we've got Dave Matt Bill saying, evening, D, and Yorkshire Crafter. And then we've got Warren James saying, hi at Yorkshire Crafter. How are you? And then we've got Warren James saying, at Horlix and Mark. How are you both? I'm good, Warren. Thank you.
Yeah, I'm good. Thank you. Yeah.
And then we've got DS Models and Vintage. Hi, Danno, and everyone. Good luck with your build, mate. So, evening, Dave.
Hi, Dave.
And then we've got Yorkshire Crafter saying, hi at Warren James. I'm good, thanks. And we've got Warren James saying, hi at DS Models and Vintage. And we've got D. Harris saying, at Warren James. All good, thanks. And then we've got D. Harris saying, and as always, good evening, Alex and Mark. Evening, D. Again.
Evening, D.
And then we've got D. Harris saying, builds have ended quicker than chat. Yeah, I can actually manage that.
Yeah.
So, right, let me start that. And it's over to you two.
Okay, so tonight Danno is doing stage 29 and 30.
Yep.
So I've got the parts here for stage 29. So when you are ready.
Ready?
Ready? Cool. So part 29A is a deck panel U315. Awesome. And we've got 29B reflector panel U315A.
Cool.
Lovely. 29C is escape pod covers ×3.
As usual, I'll just put them in already.
Awesome. So that is the same for 29D, which are the clear windows, and then 29E, which is dark windows.
Yep.
29F is the left ventral neck reflector panel. Awesome. You've got 29G, which is a docking alignment light.
That's this little thing here.
Ah, okay. 29H is a left ventral neck panel lights. So that's two LEDs on one
Is that
plug.
the green and yellow ones?
That's it. Brilliant. 29I, which is the left neck panel lights ×2.
I think this is. I think it's these ones here.
Yeah, you should have black and yellow wire and a red and black wire on each.
Yeah, I've got 3, but one's. No, I think it's them 2 there. Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Okay. Yeah, sorry. Red and blue. And then, yeah, that's it. Then you should have 29J, which are deck panel lights. Now, actually, it looks like that's the longest cable out of all of them. Yeah.
This is the longest one.
Awesome. Okay. Then that brings us to 29K, which is stickers. And there should be 3.
Yep.
Awesome. And then that's the screws. We've got BM screws, AP screws, and BP screws.
Yep, and they're in there. And I forgot to get me oil out, so I'll just give 2 minutes to get me oil.
Yeah, I'm sure every issue we've had so far has an LED cable supplied with it.
Yeah. Right.
Okay. And then I've got stage 30 parts here. We're going to go through them first.
Yeah, can do.
I'm just going by order of how they've been uploaded. So, or would you like me to come back to those after we've done stage 29 assembly?
We'll come back, do the assembly, then come back and what we normally do.
Okay, fair enough. Okay, so as always, Danno's very prepared. So step A, we don't need to worry about, but that's just fitting all of the windows and the escape pod covers, etc., which he's already done to save some time. So, bearing in mind that the windows are not yet secure, carefully cover the backs of the escape pod cover with a sticker 29K. So, I'm guessing that just pops over there like so.
Well, no. There we go.
Lovely job. Okie doke. So back to the next section, which is, oh, it's a bit cut off for me. Place the reflector panel U315 29B on the deck panel. Then take the deck panel lights.
One of the deck panel ones.
Oh, I can't see this because it's been chopped off.
It's J9.
29J.
Yeah.
So that's the one with the longer wire.
The longer one. So this is the one with. Yeah.
This is the longest wire you've got.
Yeah, I've got it. Yeah. Right.
Okay, and then plug the bulb at the ends with the yellow and white cable in the reflector as shown. So
go on this side here.
In that side, yeah. And then secure it with 3 BP screws when you're happy.
That is, can you see that? This black thing there is not up there, but this one is.
Oh, I see. Yeah, that should be fine. Those parts are made of plastic, aren't they? So
yeah,
it's just to stop it shorting. But as long as one of the pins are covered, you're fine.
So that goes in like that. And now I need to screw this into place.
Yeah, 3 BP screws.
Yeah, keep coming out. One in. Two.
Hey, we've got model-making tracker in.
Yeah, I'll grab that one. Model-making truck says, evening, Danno and chat. Can't stay long as early start for work in the morning. How is everyone? I'm good, thank you, Lewis.
Hey, Lewis.
Hi, Lewis. Yeah, good, thanks. Okay, awesome, Danno. Right, so that being done, you're going to now need your test boards. To test the deck panel lights, plug them into socket B on the PCB with the battery connected to E. Oh, look at that.
There we go.
Awesome. Test successful.
Yep. I put that to one side now. And we're on to the next stage.
Okay, so we're on step B.
Yep.
Retrieve the left ventral neck panel 28G supplied with your stage 28 parts.
There we go.
Okay, slot the left ventral neck reflector panel 29F into position on its underside. Just like that. Awesome. Install the left ventral neck panel lights 29H as shown and secure with 2 AP screws. So,
just swapping the screws over.
H is the one that was on its own, which is the shorter of all of the cables.
And then I put so the red and black one goes at the top.
Yeah, that's correct.
So push that link on. Just making sure everything's lined up. There we go.
Okay, when you're happy with that fit, secure in place with 2 AP screws.
Okay, we've had quite a bit more chat come in. So, D Harris says, at Model Making Trucker, evening, Lewis, you well? Oh, we've got Ian Campbell saying, hi, Danno and all. Hi, Ian.
And
Hi, Ian.
And we've got D Harris saying, at Ian Campbell, evening again. Model Making Trucker says, hey, D, yeah, I'm okay, ready for work tomorrow. How are you? Ian Campbell says, hello, D, stranger, been a while, mate. With a smiley face. And we've got Yorkshire Crafter saying hi at Ian Campbell and at Model Making Trucker. And we've got Model Making Trucker saying, hey, Horlix and Mark and everyone else in background. Didn't see you all hiding behind Danno. LOL. Yeah. And then Dave McBill says, evening at Model Making Trucker and Ian Campbell. And then D Harris says, usual Sunday, Lewis, feet up from 6 and YouTube till bed. And then Model Making Trucker says, hi, Yorkshire Crafter. And then he's saying, hi, Dave. And then Ian Campbell saying, hi at Dave McBuilds. And we've got D Harris saying, at Ian Campbell, too long. Model Making Trucker said, I would love a Sunday like that, D, LOL. And I've got Ian with a smiley face. We've got Robert Milne. Hi, Danno.
Hi, Rob.
And then we've got Ian Campbell saying, hi, Julie. Right, I've caught it up now.
Okay. Okay, so your next thing to do, Danno, is to bend the housing of the bulb at the end of the black and red cable as shown and secure the bulb with the yellow and green cable using a sticker. So.
Yeah. Right, bend it. So I'm trying to work this, bend it that way.
Yes, I believe so. Just turn that round for us, Danno, so the wires are facing you. Yeah, so you want to bend it sort of more the way it is going at the moment. Right at the as far as you can. Bend it. Yeah, just follow the shape of the something like that. Yeah. That's all it's saying, really. But I guess you can play with that when you actually fit it.
Yeah.
To where it actually needs to go. And then lastly, just secure the yellow and green cable using a sticker as shown. So straight over the black parts on that cable.
Don't like these stickers.
Yeah, they're not very. We have a lot of them for the Root Master, and they're not very strong. I resorted to a roll of normal electrical tape. I think you've done that, Mark, on a few builds as well, haven't you?
Yeah.
Does that look okay?
Yeah, perfect. Perfect.
Yeah, put that to one side.
Okay, so. Oh.
Yeah.
Okay, so step C. This is going to be fun. Retrieve your battle section neck assembly and thread both sets of left neck panel lights 29i through the left neck bracket 24i as shown before plugging them into the PCB. Right, let's do this one at a time then.
Like,
so let's just start with the let's start with the bottom one. I think that would be a good place to start, isn't it? So we're going to thread that through. You need to thread it. It's going to be difficult to see because obviously you need that facing you. But the bottom middle hole, you need to thread it in there.
Way.
So let me just move this out of the way, and then I can see you. For a moment.
So you want it to come through this hole. That's the back hole. So that hole there.
Bottom. Go down one, and then in the middle.
There.
That's it. So put the plug through there, and then it comes back out the front one at the bottom.
Then we'll just get some tweezers.
I'm just going to shut this.
Right, it's out at the bottom now.
Okay, spin that round. Let's have a little look.
I've moved this part of the wire as far out as I can, so I've got some.
Right, hang on. It's not. I don't think it's going to make a lot of difference, but it's not quite right. So pull the plug back through the front, not all the way, but just so the plug comes through, and the plug comes through the front side. That hole where you're putting your tweezers now. That's where the plug comes out of.
Right.
Sorry, I should have made that a bit more clear rather than out the front.
That's right. So I need to come that way, and then grab it there and come back here.
Let's see that. Yeah, that's perfect. So next, plug that plug in. I think we'll do that first. So that goes on the first socket next to the small square one.
Here. Right, go in.
Perfect.
I'll just put that over there.
Okay. All right, let's move on to the second cable then. That goes through the very top.
Here.
Second one in.
Here.
Can you move the camera up or the part? That's it. Very top in there. Yeah, there should be
the top. So this is the top. So you mean just under this thing here?
Yeah, that's right. Yeah.
So about there.
In there, yeah. Then it goes down beside what looks like the battery box. And then it comes back out the same hole you pushed the other cable through.
Right. Does that look about right?
Next hole down, I think, for that plug, where the other cable comes through. So the next one underneath it.
So pull it back down here.
That's it, yeah. And then you want it, this side of the cable, really. The inside of that cable, yeah, just where you are.
Yeah.
Okay. And then tuck that under that. Just push that underneath the cable you've just fitted. So it comes out the other side of that. That's it. And then it goes into the plug next to the one you've just plugged in.
There we go.
So in theory, if you turn that on, they should light up.
They do. Yeah, they do. I don't know if you can see, but obviously we haven't got. I'm losing connection on this plug, so I don't know if you can see that.
Perfect. Well done. Just pull that other LED through at the top there, just to get rid of that slack or whatever one's loose. Yeah, that one. That's it. Cool. So that's left us with this image here. So you've got this one that goes up through the middle, down and out of there, and then this one in and out of there. Perfect. Well done. Okay, so step D. Take your left ventral neck assembly from step B and then plug the left ventral neck panel lights 29H into the battle section PCB as shown. So it's going to be the plug in front of the small square one.
Yeah, see it. And that's plugged in.
Okay. Next, it says take the docking alignment light 29G,
Right.
noting its one sloped end. Slot.
Just get out of the package and
Okay, yeah.
there we go. Right. I get this bit of masking tape, electrical tape off here.
Okay, so yeah, take the docking alignment light 29G, noting its one sloped end. Slot this end of the piece into the equally sloped round hole in the rear left corner of the battle section assembly.
Right. I don't know if you don't know how well I'm going to get this on camera, but that is that. You've got a small end at the bottom here and a taller end at the top. I don't know what you. I know what you mean by slope, but it doesn't. I can't kind of see the slope on here.
Can you see the screen? I'll zoom in. There you go. Can you see the slope on there?
Is that? Yes, that looks like the small bit.
So the bit that looks sloped, that you think might be the slope bit, that goes in down. And then I guess just twist it until you get a nice fit with it and you're happy. Because it should just slot in.
Just got one bit of chat. I'll just get this out. Model Making Trucker says, time for me to go now, guys. Have a great rest of the stream and stay safe and have fun. Night, Lewis.
Nice, Lewis.
Thanks for joining.
Oh.
So let me just come back to you.
Why can I just say small end in up or top? Right now I can see it better. Yes, it's the taller. It looks like the taller end is the slant.
Okay.
It's just getting it in. Feels like that's sitting there. Yep.
Yeah.
So where does so you've got this plug here that will put into another issue here. This light here, and just
that fits in like a little recess you should have there.
Yeah, do but
it's getting it in.
Yes. Right. And there we go.
Brilliant. Well done. So, that being done, position the left ventral neck build on the battle section, carefully tucking the lighting cables out the way. Secure the parts with 3 BM and 2 AP screws. So,
Right. So 2 AP screws go at this end here.
yeah, that's right. That's the 2 APs. And that black and yellow cable that's out, yeah, that keep that clear. That comes out as fun. And then carefully, you should have I think there's like a hole underneath where where you just put that LED that light in. I think that the peg on the top goes up into the bottom of that unit as well, by the looks.
The peg that we just put in. The red.
So you know the sloped alignment light.
Yep.
That you dropped in at the front with the hole.
Yes, that's.
There's a peg on the top of that, and I think that fits underneath that panel you're fitting. So it might be worth just double checking that has seated correctly.
It feels like everything's in place. I'm just trying to get this side kind of lined up to see
Okay.
if we need any adjustments. I don't want to screw everything in. I just want to get these 2 screws in, see if we've got anything that we need to play about with.
Yeah.
Right, what I'm going to do is I'm going to put that up. Right. I'm going to get rid of them 2 cables.
Got just a bit another chat. D. Harris saying, see you later, Lewis. And that's it. Caught up today.
Put a bit of electrical tape at the top there. That seems okay there. Yep.
So that alignment light, does it come through the bottom of that? I guess it does. We'll find out in a bit, I guess.
Yep. Yeah, it comes, it's there, and there's obviously a bulb here, so that lights up.
Right. Oh, I see. Yeah. I see what you mean.
That one's in. Now the rest of BM screws.
Yeah, that's right. So you've got 1 in the front already, so you've just got 2 more.
Yep. That's interesting. It doesn't feel like I'm actually going in any hole there. So must try again. Nope.
There's not a cable in there, is there, blocking it?
Nope. That's better.
Yeah, brilliant.
Trouble is, they've packed so much into this.
Yeah.
I know, I had a scary thought just now. Half that circuit board's covered up. So he's supposed to plug stuff in, but I think they've done it so you can just get to those last three.
Right. So I'll get that one taped. So let's loosen that one off. I feel like I get one in the hole, perfect, and then one of them's always a bit off. There we go. We'll take these plastic ones off. Give it a bit of movement to this side. Make work.
This is madness.
I know.
Might be wise, Danno, just taking the panel off and just checking all the screws, because if you're screwing in, you might be screwing through a wire. Just double check nothing's covering the holes, then put that panel on.
Yeah.
You don't want to be damaging any wires, you see.
No.
A lot of stuff like that happened on the Rootmaster build, that people were putting the panels in and they were catching the wires. And I think Dave, DS Models and Vintage, on one of his Rootmasters, he's got a bit of a short on it. So it's always best to recheck.
Doesn't look like.
Like Dee says, there's no rush.
No. We got all
Oh, God. Just had this comment come from Ian Campbell. Catching the wires can also happen when marrying up the body with the chassis on the Ecto 1 Mark. Oh, great.
It was a bit like that on the DeLorean as well, wasn't it? That was a nightmare.
Don't say that. I've got that one to do as well.
Well, it wasn't. I don't think it was catching, but actually it was. Yeah, because you have to sort of plug in the headlights and then tip the body over, and oh, you'll have fun with that.
I bet.
Well, that looks more promising, Danno.
Yeah. Yes.
Ian says, at Danno's Universe, keep an eye on the post for tomorrow. The cushion should arrive.
Thanks. Thank you. And
Lovely. So,
I don't know if you can.
there you go.
Yeah.
There
we go.
Yeah. I've got, obviously, like I say, I've got a short circuits. I'm trying to hold them to show you.
Well done. Yeah, it looks brilliant. Everything works. So, so that black and let me just bring up this manual. You see the cables that come out, the black and red, and then the yellow and green out the side of that.
Yeah.
It sort of gets tucked in the middle bottom hole,
Right.
where that LED comes out of that you fitted at the first place. So just tuck them wires through there. Next one down. Just make sure they're out of the way.
Yeah. I think it's good. I've got them tied up here as well, so that just for time, because we're not going to be doing anything until the next stages.
Okay, no, that's fine. So
before we go on the next stage, I'm going to put my big light on because it's getting a bit dark to see.
Okay.
While Danno's doing that, we've got a bit more chat. D. Harris says, at Ian Campbell, that's a good way to install confidence in someone with their issues coming up, LOL.
Yeah.
And then Ian says, haha, I didn't mean to worry anyone, but it's a nightmare. Worst thing I've had to do. I'm sure I broke a few wires. Sorry, Mark, no pressure. And D.
Well, that's the thing. Says, it's good to communicate because when you know these things,
yeah,
just to look out for them.
And D says, there is now, Ian. That's my next issue to do. 121 is marrying the body and the car together.
Well, I was talking to my dad today about like the bit fire and these other models. Went, you know what? If that happened before Facebook and so people would just not bother and just kind of give up. Because now we've got a community going with Facebook and YouTube. We can communicate and go, that's a problem issue. This is how I solved it.
Well, I find we're doing the DeLorean because that build finished years ago. All the problems with it, I've managed to address and haven't have any problems with it because it's already been done and it's already been addressed. So,
like I say, because of Facebook, you can see those stresses and YouTube. You can watch people's YouTube videos back.
Ian Campbell says, just to summarise, Mark, women think childbirth is hard. Enough said.
Okay, so the last step, which you've already done, was to test the lights by turning the switch to the on position. So, we did that and it's all working. So that's it for that stage.
Fantastic.
So now we're on stage 30. That looks really good. Well done. You know, I mean, I know, as you know, we were saying, there's a lot of electrics going on off on this build, but at least after every section, it's getting you to test stuff.
Yes.
So, okay, so 30A deck panel U316. Okay, 30B reflector panel U316A. 30C clear windows.
Already in.
Put in. 30D is deck panel lights. 30D, yeah, that's just the LEDs. Brilliant. 30E dark windows 15. They're already in. 30F is a left neck panel.
Which looks like that.
Oh my god! Have you got to put windows in all of them?
Yeah.
No.
No. You do. You do, but it's not the way. It's not like that.
Right, I see.
It's kind of just a sheet.
Okay. I was going to say, you'll have to like sit here 2 hours pre-stream.
I generally do these the Monday and Tuesday before we stream.
Yeah. Okay. Last of all, you should have some BP screws.
Yes.
Okay, so as always, step A or stage A is to put the windows in. Danno's already done that, so that's all good.
Just getting the screw pops. There we go.
Okay. Place the reflector panel U316A 30B on the rear of the deck panel, and then take the deck panel lights and plug the bulb or the LED. It's not a bulb. At the end of the yellow and white cable into the reflector as shown.
Ian says, sorry, the ladies of the stream, just kidding. And Yorkshire Crafter's put LOL at Ian Campbell, we forgive you.
Okay. When you're happy with the fit, secure with 3 BP screws.
Oh, that's what I mean.
And we've got Mary Oglesby saying, well done, Danny, good show.
Cheers. There we go. On this panel, there's a little. So here, the light bulb goes in, and there's a little like notch there that holds the bulb in.
Yeah, we've had that on a couple of panels, haven't we?
Yeah,
but not all of them.
You find these ones are a little bit easier to actually put the light in.
Yeah, definitely. I think a little pin or a tab in there would just help so much, because you can put the LED in so it fits between the wires and it'll stop it falling out. Really simple thing to implement, but it was just save so much work.
Right. Now just need to screw these in.
Yeah, 3 BP screws.
Right, that's all together.
Lovely. So next, you need to test the lights. Plug them in slot B on the PCB.
There we go.
Lovely jubbly. And that, I believe, is the end of stage 30.
Yeah.
So it says, it shows you a little diagram of where that's going to sit, which is going to be up here. And it says keep the left neck panel 30F in a safe place until it is needed in a later stage of the assembly. So you're done. Well done.
Yeah, that wasn't too bad. We've got the fun one coming up.
Oh, the circuit board. That is going to be a blast. I'm really looking forward to that.
That's what it is.
I want to be able to jump down the screen and try and electrical tape everything up finally.
So that is what we've got to do.
No, we'll be fine. We'll be absolutely fine.
Yeah. And I'm doing that on Wednesday at 7 o'clock.
Awesome.
Okay, so a couple more comments. Ian Campbell says Terrence T800 is looking good tonight, Alex.
Well, yeah, it's still nice and bright, running off the mains.
Mm. And then Dave McBill says, great build and stream, Danno. You've done really well there, mate.
Thank you.
Yeah, well done. Really good. And yeah, looking good. Just need to get that switch sorted and then you'll be all right.
Yeah, that's it. We'll go get to the sort of aim kit. And just waiting for my dad to have time when he's off there to go around to sort of that to fix it.
Fantastic. I don't know what that Mark. I don't know. Oh, right. D. Harris says, great job, Danno, great stream, and I'll say goodnight, host, and I'll see you tomorrow night.
Night, Dave, thanks.
Gillian Mills says, good build, Danno, and thanks again to both of you for helping him, and a big thumbs up, anytime. And then Ian Campbell says, is it okay if I send your live stream schedule to my 100 contracts, try and boost some numbers for you all? That's fine, Ian. Yeah. Yes.
To my 1,000 contracts. Yes.
Yes.
Thank you.
Yeah. That would really help us.
Especially that, yeah, I mean, especially as you know, I don't want to keep banging on about it, but with all the issues with the Spitfire I've had, I really want to push that video out to as many as possible that are building this because, you know, I'm not even bothered if they don't subscribe to me, but they just need to watch that one video because I don't want anyone else to go through what I've had to go through with that.
Mm. Yeah, nobody should have to go through what you've gone through. I mean, my base is currently downstairs. I need to bring it back up here to check the lifters out, but my cable hasn't gone yet on me, so. It's like a ticking time bomb to when is it going to happen and when's it going to happen?
Well, that's it. I think, you know, it didn't. I think the main thing, I mean, to be fair, I gave mine quite a few test flights before anything happened with it. But if it wasn't for the landing gear failing and having to sort that out and testing, I probably wouldn't have known about it.
Mm.
It's only because I was testing it so much that became apparent. You know, so.
Well, the Agora Zero, that's completely made differently, that compared to the Harsher.
Is it? Yeah, I was worried about that because I thought the Zero might be similar and will it have similar issues and.
If you watch John's model making, he did the display base for the Zero today, and if you're seeing it, it's completely different how they're doing it.
Is it something we could get the display base for and then shove the Spitfire on?
Be a different remote, but yeah, possible.
No.
Ian Campbell says 1,000 contacts. Yes, that'd be great, Ian. Thank you very much.
Thank you very, very much, Ian. That'd be really, really appreciated. I have updated the schedule as well, so it is pretty up to date as of now, but there'll be a few changes in the week.
DS Models of Vintage says, brilliant show tonight, Danno. Well done, and thank you, Mark and Horlix, for helping. Where else would we be?
Thank you, Dave.
And then we've got Ian Campbell saying, great show, well done, Danno.
Thank you, Ian.
And then we've got D. Harris saying, a good night to all in chat. I'll see you all tomorrow night. And then we've got Yorkshire Crafter saying, night at D. Harris, see you tomorrow. And then we've got Dave Matt Builds saying, night D. And then we've got D. Harris saying, night Julie. And then we've got DS Models and Vintage saying, thank you so much, Ian. And then we've got D. Harris saying, at Dave Matt Builds, good night. And Ian Campbell says, no problems, no probs at DS Models and Vintage. There we go.
I just want to say so that my dad is going live tomorrow night with my Titanic around here after the Doll's House. So think of it's 8:30.
8:30, yeah.
So come along and support him for his first live build.
Yeah. Okay, so if people can please just look at the new schedule, you'll see how things have changed around. I can't do it off the top of my head right now, but you know, things have been changed around so we can accommodate people, and you know, so people can still be on, you know, the live shows and still help out and do their own building and stuff. Here we are.
This is just a quick look at it so you know what's going on at the moment. So we've done this. This is tonight. Tomorrow we've got Crafty Chris and the Doll's House, issue 13, and Yorkshire Crafter, 7 p.m. Then, as Danno said, Geordie Dave will be going live at 8:30 for issue 7 and 8 of the Titanic, plus like a recap of the issues 1 to 7 or 1 to 6 that he's done so far, I believe.
Yeah.
Then, as always, Tuesday's changed. Please forgive me if this is right, if this is wrong, but Crafty Chris is going live with Build the Eddie Stobart, issue 29. That'll be at 7 o'clock instead of 8 o'clock. That's one of the changes. And that's to allow for more afterwards. So then we've got Danno, so just in case in the future someone wants to go after. Then, as Danno said, Wednesday, 7 p.m, he's doing the Enterprise. Yep. Stages 31 or stage 31. And then I've actually snuck in a little stream on Wednesday as well for 8:30, which should be plenty of time from Danno. And I'll be looking at the prototype for the Rootmaster remote control. We're going to mock it up, code it, and test it. So I'm really looking forward to that. Now, this is only going to go live if my IC chip's going to turn up in time, which it should do. It's being delivered either Tuesday or Wednesday. So, yeah, that's just a little look at some of the changes. And obviously, we've updated it up. We've done June. So this will keep us going, but just keep an eye on this.
Yeah.
Okay.
Another big change is DS Models and Vintage. He's gone from Saturday nights now over to Sunday nights.
Yes, again, that might be subject to change.
Yeah.
I'm not sure. Dave will have to let me know or change it, but I think he is toying with the idea of doing the Saturday because it's better for him. But just keep an eye on the schedule, and if there's any changes, you'll see it.
Okay.
All right.
So we've got Ian Campbell says, are you collectively known as the Northern Model Builders? Yes, we are. Yeah, we decided just to, you know, give us that name, and we've grown and grown, and yeah.
Except I'm from down south, so I'm an adopted Northerner.
Yeah. So D. Harris says, at Ian Campbell, good night. Ian Campbell says, night, D. And D. Harris says, at Ian Campbell, watch the outro. So I'll do my goodbyes first. So it's a good night from me. Well done tonight, Danno. And yeah, we'll resume this enterprise on Wednesday.
Yeah.
So night.
Yeah, so thank you very much for being here tonight. Thank you for the chat for Danno. It's absolutely fantastic seeing a nice busy stream. Please like, share, subscribe on your way out and all that good stuff. Well done tonight, Danno. That was really good. Not really any hiccups, was there, apart from trying to line that bit up, but
yeah,
got there. You did get there. So yeah, I will see you on the next show. So take care, everyone.
Yeah, been a good stream again. Really loving seeing that coming together now. Looking forward to Wednesday to getting those lights all on and stuff like
You'll
that.
be fine. You'll be fine. So you're worrying about it a bit, I think.
Yeah.
You'll be fine.
You got us here, so
Yeah.
we'll do it step by step as we do. We've got plenty of time. And that's what I was saying earlier. I've booked in for 8:30. If Danno's comes first, if he overruns, he overruns. I'll go on whenever I go on. So
yeah,
there's no rush or panic on that.
Okay.
Okay. So until next time, see you later. Night all.
Night.
Yeah. Night, everyone.